is a student of Automation and Information Technologies Department, and her report is devoted to the problem of environmental protection in experimental cars. The report considers some ways of the solution of this problem using unleaded petrol, reducing fuel consumption, designing electric cars, and training specialists on ecology. Please welcome.
Dear students and teachers, I am going to tell you about environmental protection and experimental cars. My report will consist of 3 parts. First, different ways of pollution. Second, ways to solve the problem of pollution. And third, participation of Moscow State University of Mechanical Engineering in solving the problems of pollution. So I begin. First, one of the main problems facing humanity nowadays is the problem of environmental protection. People pollute their surroundings in different ways. They pollute air with gases and smoke, ruin the surface with too many pesticides and fertilizers, dirty the water with poison substances, operate motor vehicles that fill the air with noise. Now I'll pass to the second part of my report, how to solve the pollution problem. First of all, motorists should use unleaded petrol, fit catalytic converter, and reduce fuel consumption. Then one of the best solutions seems to be the electric cars. Peugeot and Citroën in France have produced an experimental car known as Vert, Green in France, which uses batteries for urban driving. Another way is supposed to be finding the ways of recycling cars at the end of their natural life. After automobile dismantling, reusable parts, reusable fluids, recyclable materials may be used for new cars design. And after shredder ferrous and non-ferrous metals and shredder waste may be used for new products. And the last but not the least way is to train specialists on ecology who must be responsible to find other effective ways of improving our environment. And at last I have come to the third point of my report, the participation of Moscow State University of Mechanical Engineering in this problem. At Moscow State University of Mechanical Engineering, we are constantly discussing the problem of environmental protection, because transport may be considered as a major source of environmental pollution. Every car consumes many tons of air. What scientists and engineers and car manufacturers want to do is to find the way of cleaning up the car. They are working hard on this problem. There is such a department at our universities, students of which are investigating different ecological problems. And we hope that they will contribute greatly to environmental protection. By the way, I have recently taken part in the discussion of environmental protection and even have got a certificate of participate. Thus, we have considered only some steps of protecting our environment, but they must be carried onward to save life on the planet, not only for the sake of the present, but also for the future generations. So I have completed. Thank you for your attention. Any questions?
You may ask questions.
What is the influence of the problem on our health?
Thank you for your question. There are some examples: fasting heartbeat, increasing stress, and high hormone production.
I have a question. What do you think is the likely time when electric cars will come to Russia and become popular and available? What do you think?
Repeat, please.
When do you think electric cars will become available in Moscow and Russia? How much time do you think will pass?
I think that electric cars maybe come in the future in Russia, because it is very comfortable and very good for our ecological.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.